Hello, hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Falling Up Tarot. My name is Tina, the Clairvoyant Rabbit, and this is your reading for Libra for Valentine's week. So happy Valentine's week, Libra. Thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate it. This is your reading for February 13th to the 18th or thereabouts. I don't really believe in time. Time is an illusion, especially in the tarot spiritual world. Tarot is... or time is just a concept that we create in the working world, the corporate world, where you need to be on time for appointments. It doesn't really apply in this world, okay? Not at all. So if this reading resonates with you after the 18th, then still to use it after the 18th. It's still yours. It still resonates. It resonates. You know, that's all there is to it. So I have such an itchy back. There we go. Okay, so what was I saying? So it resonates after the 18th. It's still yours. Keep in mind, though, I am reading for the collective of Libra, so it's possible that not every single part of the reading resonates. So feel the parts that resonate within your heart, and those are your parts. But don't try to make things fit either. If something doesn't seem to fit, you don't have to try to force it to fit. Okay? What else was I going to say? I think that was all I wanted to say in the beginning of the reading. Let's just jump right in, all right? So the first card I'm using is from the In-Between Tarot, and this is such an interesting concept, this deck from Janine Worthington. She created this, she's the author of this deck. She created a deck that is... the concept of this deck is the energy of each card is the in-between stage of two tarot cards. So your card is the King and Queen of Wands. So it's the energy that what is happening between the King and the Queen of Wands. So what is happening here is the energy of passion, of confidence, of somebody who is becoming a leader. Somebody who is taking over something, becoming a leader, taking over and gaining the confidence of all their followers. All right, so this would be your energy for this card. Now, if this card doesn't resonate, hang in there because we've got a lot of cards still to go through. This is just the beginning stages. But I have a feeling that this has something to do with your reading, okay? It's gaining your confidence and when I say passion, I mean... passion as in wanting to do something very strongly, all right? And leadership roles. Leadership roles is taking a chance in something and gaining confidence in other people and having other people follow you along, okay? So let's get started with the rest of the reading. The next card I've pulled two cards, signifier cards, one for you and one for a person who is significant in your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but because it's Valentine's week, I did pull one for somebody else. So it could be a romantic partner, but it could just be somebody that you're actually dealing with strongly in your life right now. So it could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be a child, it could be a best friend, you know, it could be somebody like that as well as a romantic partner. So the first card I pulled for you is the Seven of Hearts. And this is the Peanuts Gang playing cards. They're not tarot cards, they're playing cards, but I read them like tarot cards. I read them intuitively, and I also get a lot of information from Spirit when I use these, especially for a whole reading. They're really great. They're one of my favorite cards to use for readings. So this one signifies you. So this is saying to me that you have a lot of choices right now to make, okay? A lot of decisions, and you have a lot of choices out there. There's not too much I'm getting on it, except that you have a lot of choices. Could be a lot of tough decisions, I'm feeling. A lot of tough decisions to make. A lot of tough decisions, a lot of options, a lot of choices, a lot of options. So the next card I've got, now this is interesting because it's also a 7. So we've got two 7s, okay? So this is for your significant other, whoever it is. And the two 7s tell me that you're very entangled. So this is entanglement with this other person. So that's, you know, that could be... not necessarily a great thing because it's could be codependency could be involved here. you know, codependency isn't great because you're just too much in each other's business, sort of thing. Um, but anyway, that's a whole different matter I could get into. So this card here, the Seven of Spades, this one's talking about secrets. Okay, I don't really like this card very much, but it is what it is. To me, I see secrets. There's some dishonesty here. There's hiding of something. So look, like you can see that Franklin has a letter here. So I'm thinking emails, letters, documents, paperwork, um, you know, that sort of thing. Maybe they'll send you something like that in divulging some information, secret, you know, giving out some information to you. I don't know. I don't know. Without clarifying this, this is not a big long email or big long reading. Gosh, can't talk at all today. This is not a big long math. What's this called? Reading, that's it, a reading, where I'm going to clarify everything. But if it was a personal reading, we would clarify it and get all the answers. By the way, if you're interested in personal readings, I do personal readings. Just send me a message, send me a comment, and we can definitely talk about that. All right, so let's jump into the next set of cards, okay? These are the Morgan Grier Tarot cards. So this one here is the Chariot. So with the Chariot here, intuitively, I feel two very, very strong forces, okay? So two, you know, yourself and another person. Two very strong forces, very opposing. So, you know, the horses, black and white. So I feel like somebody thinks very much in black and white too, as very, very black and white thinking. So it's like, you know, my way or the highway. There is no gray area here, no compromise. And when I see this, the two horses kind of doing this, going off in either corner, that's how I feel like it's yourself and somebody else, kind of like pushing against each other. It's like you're both like, let's say, like with this entanglement, let's say, the image I'm getting is two people with a rope around the waist, and you're each trying to go the opposite way from each other. And you just can't go anywhere. That's the image that I'm getting. Okay, so it's kind of like the two horses actually, because the horses are tied and they can't go anywhere. So that's the image that I'm getting. And plus black and white thinking and lack of compromise. That's what I'm getting. And you're both trying to do it very quickly too. So I also get fast movement with this card as well. So something is happening quickly. Something happened quickly. Next card I have is the Devil card, the Devil card. So this is just saying, now I know this is kind of a scary looking card because it's an older card, it's a retro card, so I'll just kind of hide it a little bit. But anyway, so this is saying there's something in your life that just needs to go, something that is negative, that is not necessarily negative, but it's something that is holding contrast in your life that has, you know, you've already learned your lessons from it, and or at least you should have, and it's time for it to go, basically, whatever it is. And I'm not necessarily saying that this is a person, but it could be. But what I'm talking about is it's a thing, or it's a circumstance, or it's a belief system. It could very well be any of those things or all of those things, okay? Or it could be a person too. It could be all of those things. So something in your life that needs to go. So that you can make room for something better in your life. Because it feels like to me you have a lot of this stuff cluttering up your life, and you can't let the good stuff in. The good stuff that is this stuff here. But I feel like this is you taking control of the situation. This here at the beginning, I feel like this was you taking control of the situation. And same with this one here. The options and the choices. This is you taking control of the situation and clearing up this stuff down below that I'm going through right now. Excuse me. Next card here we have is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. So definitely money is dealt with in this reading. So there's something to do with money in this reading. Somebody has feeling of security, is feeling secure in their financial situation. So that's a really good thing. Okay, so hang on to that if this is yourself. And but I do feel that money has to do with something in this situation. This is also a sign of you gaining money as well, financial security. This is a sign of money coming towards you as well. Next card we have is the Eight of Swords, and it was in reverse. So this is anxiety. This is anxiety, disarray, disorder. This is not feeling very good, okay? This is being a struggle. This is a lot of struggle in your life, okay? So this is heartache and struggle. This needs to go. This needs to go. So you need to do whatever you can do to stop this from happening anymore. And I think that that's what you're doing right now. You are stronger than you know. You're a lot stronger than you know, and you're doing it. You're very much doing it, because this is who you are. This is who you are. This leader, this person in charge. All right? This is who you are. That's it. And you know that. All right. The next card we have is the Queen of Rods. Now, this very well be you, or it could be somebody else. The Queen of Rods is a very conscientious, kind person who is very spiritually inclined. So this could be yourself, or it could be somebody who comes in to offer assistance to you, or it could be just a friend. Not just a friend. A friend would offer assistance, but I mean it's a friend as well. So this is somebody else coming into your life, or it could be yourself. So to remember who you are is what I want to say. The next card we have is the Six of Cups, and this came in reverse. So what this is telling me is that you're clinging on to something from the past. Sorry, my voice is just going on me. I feel like the reading is going on too long. Spirit does that to me when I'm reading too much. Spirit tries to get me to stop. But this is you. I only have two more cards left. This one and one other one, or then two more actually. This is Spirit is saying, or I mean, this is you hanging on to the past. So because of the card of nostalgia, so you checking in with the past and remembering the past fondly is an okay thing. But when you do it and you're hanging on to the past, it's not a healthy thing. So try to let go of the past in a very healthy way. All right. Try to say, I love you to the past, and, thank you for whatever happened in the past, and then let it go so that you can make room for the healthy beginnings that you're trying to make right now. Next card we have is the Five of Swords. So this shows me a struggle. This shows me an argument. This shows me a bit of a tiff of some sort. I can't believe I talk this way when I'm reading. I don't usually say tiff in my everyday life, but this is the word Spirit gives me. But this is a battle. This is a battle. And you can see the battle, didn't go so well for people. People are very sad. People aren't very happy about this battle. So, we want to avoid this at all costs. So hopefully the last battle has happened. All right. We want the last battle to have happened. Okay, so now I've already pulled the Romance Angels cards because of the lack of time, because I thought that maybe the reading would go longer because of what was all involved in it. So the first Romance Angel card I pulled, we've got trust. This situation is calling for you to have trust. All right, calling for you to have trust. So if you don't have trust, you don't have much, right? That's something you know. I'm sure you know that. That's something. And then the next card, I couldn't believe that we got this card. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. The signs are cautioning you. Red flags. So yeah, whatever red flags you might have. And I'm just thinking, because we got this Devil card and we got this Seven of Spades up here, that made me feel a lot like red flags. And then we got this card. So it's something to think about. I'm sorry it wasn't a more pleasant Valentine's reading, but you know what? The good thing is the knowledge is really good. Knowledge is really the best thing you could have. Knowledge is the best thing you could have, because it's cautioning you to be able to go forward in a positive way. right? So have positive thoughts. Do what you need to do to be this leader. The very first card that started off this reading was the best thing you could have heard, I think. Passion, confidence, strength. I don't know if I said strength, but strength is part of this reading as well. This is all about you becoming a leader and taking charge. That's what this reading is all about. That's what everything is all about. So be that person and you'll be fine. You'll be just fine. All right, Libras, I wish you all the very best. Take care, my friends. Namaste. Bye-bye.